back, y'all. It's your boy, KJ Majority, also known as Karate Kid KJ, also known as Mr. Ayo, also known as the Future King of Entertainment, also known as Back Like I Never Left, also known as Kiara's daddy, but Tiara's zaddy, also known as Where Your Mama At?
Oh,
yo,
Also known as the Unhinged King with the daddy ding-a-ling.
Oh,
all right. I'm fucking with it.
but why are you talking about somebody's mama, KJ?
Right.
You got a mama at home right now with your daughter, okay? Fuck everybody else's mama. She the only mama that count.
Terry gonna be in there with me.
Yo, I mean,
Type shit.
I'm gonna tag her in once I get my number. Like, all right, it's your turn.
That's crazy.
We a team around here.
I'm
Shout
screaming.
out T.I. and Teeny.
Yo, dog.
And we got Marty, also known as Tina, also known as Big Boss Tina, also known as the Shy Don, also known as, I know y'all done missed this, Martina, Nicole, Shanae, Wakanda, Perp, Serena, Ashtray, Savage, Beyonce, Ponder Replay, Sagittarius, Thugnificent, Garlic Bread, El Jefe, Do Your Chain Hang Low, Auntie Mafioso, Terry Crews, Herder, New Braves, Who Dis, Kenya, I Shot the Sheriff, Bombshell, Hee Hee, Trap Queen, Been That Bitch, I Watch Naruto, Bitch, Kakashi is literally my husband, bitch, Wolf.
You know what?
Period.
Right.
Period. Because listen, bitch, I do watch anime, okay? Naruto was my first one. I just said some stupid ass shit, okay? I forgot Sai was Ambu, okay?
Look,
Gaara without his sand ain't shit. He could still try me, though.
look. I'm not
Gaara,
co-signing
Kid
that.
Gaara.
I'm not co-signing the Gaara one. I'm not gonna hold you. But
Kid Gaara.
the amount Kid Gaara murdered people, Tina.
That's fine. He murdered people with his sand. It's just straight hands. I could take on a troubled ass little boy. I could look.
Oh man.
We gonna run it. That's it.
Look, the amount of people that were like, "Give me Mike Guy."
Yeah,
we
no, they're
said
wildin'.
straight hands. What are you
Somebody
talking
said
about?
Rock
That
Lee with a
motherfucker's
bottle of
only
whiskey.
hands.
Yeah.
I was like, Rock Lee with a bottle of whiskey. Niggas, you trying to die?
Right.
I
Right.
was about to say, Drunk Lee was still kicking that bone motherfucker's ass.
Right.
Bro. Yeah, no. The amount of people that said Mike Guy, I'm like,
There were so many people that said Rock
Good
Lee
luck
or
to
Mike
you.
Guy. We said only hands, brother.
mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
I'm also curious to see like how many people watched the whole clip because so many people said Gaara,
Yeah.
and so many people were like, "Oh, she picked Scythe." And I'm like, "Brother, did you not watch the rest of the clip? Like, she
No.
picked somebody else after that."
Bro.
No. Look, I just think it's funny the amount of people that were picking Rock Lee or Mike Guy, because what do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the one motherfucker that said the third Hokage, I have my reasons. Yeah, you right.
No,
He
hell
actually
yeah.
rolling deep. We're jumping his ass.
Hell yeah. I support that.
No,
because
1,000%.
the right, I'll do that for free. Fuck the third Hokage.
No, that ass
Bro.
though.
Because that
Throw
motherfucker
Donzo's
said
ass
it
in
ain't
there,
even
too.
about the money.
It's not.
Bro. But we also got Simply Soju, also known as Soju, also known as Granny Pink, also known as the Cozy Crash Out, also known as Mima Coochie, also
Ow.
known as Happier Than a Pig in Shit.
Oh.
So this is how we do. You come
Happy
back to
30
the pod, you already called me out on my southern ass bullshit.
Yeah, bro. That shit was hilarious. And we are Unhinged and Unfiltered, also known as UNU Pod on all the socials and on Twitch. Also known as 91 Reasons Why We Love KJ.
I was gonna ask how close are we to episode 100
We got 8 more episodes.
type shit.
Yep. All right. So, did you guys hear about what happened in the Streamer Awards?
I've seen
Yeah.
the clips. I've seen
So-
too much.
So for those of y'all who don't know, the Streamer Awards happened last weekend, and to say it was a shit show would be an understatement.
It might
A lot of
actually be
people,
literal.
especially black people, are upset because there was a lot of like microaggressive ass things that were made during the show.
Bro, I was actually saying this to like Wavy the other night. I was like, bro, bitches like Fan are the reason why black folk don't mess with Asian people. You set us back like 100 years, you stupid bitch. Please. Fuck. You and Nina Lim, you stupid bitch.
Who's Nina Lim?
Bruh, she has been not canceled, banned off of Twitch for sexually assaulting men and live streaming herself stealing from Target.
Oh, ain't Nina the one with a deep voice?
Yeah.
And she's
I liked her.
I liked
Me
her too. Now that she been banned and canceled because that bitch is crazy. She done grabbed the man's ass, and when he was not comfortable with it, I think she called him a pussy and said he should like it. Yeah.
All right, Asian Diddy, go ahead.
Right. And people are like, this is why I never liked this Aquafina ass bitch anyway. And I'm like, man,
hold on now. Hold on. Listen. You gotta call her Aquafina. That's a little too far now.
No, it's because I'm not gonna lie, she be sounding hard, but she's also from Queens, so I don't know if that's actually how she fucking talks or not.
I feel like it is.
I think
feel like
so.
it is too.
Because unlike Aquafina's trifling ass, once she got big, she didn't drop.
She
the way
kept
she
the
talks.
voice.
She just talks like that.
And
people have asked her like, are you like, do you legit? She's like, bro, like I legit go to bodegas. Like, my favorite shit is not a chopped cheese. She said some other shit, but yeah, like I don't think she's faking it.
But I don't know. I said, watch the pod blow up, and somebody don't fuck with me. All of a sudden, I'm Florida Aquafina.
Yo.
Yeah. KJ.
Huh?
Man, some bullshit.
Nah. Fuck. What was I about to say? So Fan, she was like one of the hosts of the Streamer Awards, and there are like 2 clips that are going viral right now with Fan. The first one that's going very viral and created a meme is she was talking to Kai Cenat, and she was like, shout out to you for your Mafia-thon and something else, and shout out to your new documentary you did with 50, implying that he's Diddy, right? Nobody laughed. Like there was like a couple like but like no one laughed. So then another streamer by the name of Tylil he was like, yo, let me have the mic. He pretty much like, yo, if you're gonna say jokes, at least make them funny. And then she was like, well, I thought it was funny. No one else did though.
Right.
Brother.
Ain't shit about that funny.
Also, the documentary just came out. That motherfucker just got sentenced to 5 years in prison. What a part of being called Diddy is a fucking joke.
So the joke came from like a meme from like, the black side of the internet / Kai Cenat's community. When he cut his locks off for his last Mafia-thon, a lot of people said that like he kind of favors Diddy. And I've seen the comparisons between the two. I can kind of see it, but like I wouldn't if no one said it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Kai Cenat closes his mouth.
Yeah, I never realized how much that motherfucker just leave his mouth. Oh, he just always
every goddamn photo of Diddy is just
yeah.
Like every goddamn picture.
I'm screaming.
Every goddamn picture of him like mouth open. And I hate that I saw this on a TikTok because I said this while we were watching the doc, and then Dante is like, Soju, fuck you. Because why is his mouth open?
But nah. So she got called out for that, and then she also went to the FaZe clan.
Yeah, it was the FaZe clan table,
and I don't know much about FaZe. I ain't gonna lie to you. And she kept implying that 2 people were dating or something, and like she was kind of sort of giving them an interview, but not really. It was just very awkward.
Oh,
it was awkward. It was weird.
The thing I saw with FaZe Clan is when she walked up to the table and she's like, the homophobic table.
Oh yeah, that too. Also didn't get no laughs.
Yeah.
Are they homophobic?
Yes. And misogynist.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why she said that. Is because that's what FaZe Clan is kind of known for, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know much. Because I thought they were like an esport team.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but they also have like just normal, regular ass
Content creators, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I was about to say, I think every esports
Or,
team has
yeah.
like just regular content creators that promote their shit.
oh, so we about to join an esport team, y'all.
Mm.
I'm bronze in Marvel Rivals, but
Mhm.
I'm top 500 in this comedy shit. You feel me?
I'm crying. But yeah, first of all, she said the homophobic table, the way the entire table was just dead ass looking at her. Nobody laughed. And also, that's not a fucking joke. The entire joke was you're homophobic. That's a statement, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a fucking joke. Where's the punchline?
Bro, that was the punchline. Don't
Right.
you get it?
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. And a lot of people were saying, like, why don't they, if they want to tell these kind of jokes, why not get, like, a comedian to do it? Or at least, like,
Yeah.
a, like, comedic content creator, like Drewski. Like, someone said another content creator, a white one. I can't remember his name right now. But, like, yeah, they gave a lot of suggestions. Because I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't never heard of Fan before this.
I've never heard of her either.
I'm assuming she big enough to be there. But, like, but also, I don't know a lot of streamers outside of, like, AMP, RDC, like that circle of the internet. I know those people. Outside of that, I don't really know much. But
Yeah.
the one that got me kind of upset was with QT Cinderella
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and asking Rakai like what was the last thing he stole. And she was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to answer that. It was a trick. Didn't you learn anything?" And it's like, I don't understand. Like, where's the joke? Like,
Right.
where am I supposed to laugh here?
Look, ever since the whole thing happened a couple of weeks ago, which I think we did talk about this on the
We
pod.
did.
Like, I was never like a fan of QT to begin with because she was just another white woman on the internet. But ever since that whole thing of her going on this like drug induced rant of how if we don't educate people from being racist and homophobic, how will we ever get rid of it? And it's our job to do it. Bitch, fuck you.
Yeah. So I actually literally just watched that episode where y'all discussed it, maybe like last week, and her take is bad. I've heard it before because other content creators, white content creators, have also said the same bullshit, and it's like that doesn't hit the way you think it's gonna hit, yo. Like,
No, not at all.
because I remember Ninja years ago said something similar where like people were saying like, oh, you should hold your chat accountable because a lot of people of color don't feel comfortable being in your chat because your chat says a lot of like racist ass things. And he was like, it's not my responsibility to educate them on racism. And it's like, brother, you don't think it's your responsibility to curate a welcoming community?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. Like, no one's saying you got to stop and have like a Black History stream, right? But like, you could, a quick statement of just being like, hey, y'all, that racist shit is not cool with me. Like, please cut it out.
Right.
Would go a long way.
Yeah. So ever since that stupid bullshit, because not only that's also where the fuel for FaZe being homophobic comes from, is because when she was on that rant while she was doing a collab with Vanilla Mace and KDB, which are two queer women.
Mm-hmm.
And because that happened, QT didn't get any backlash for it. The two of them did as queer creators because they're like, she's not wrong. How are you supposed to stop people from being homophobic? Don't you want people to stop being homophobic to the people within your community? And Vanilla Mace in particular was being like targeted by FaZe people, and their groups were going over there and calling her slurs.
So I knew she was being canceled, she being Vanilla Mace for something, but a lot of like Black creators were like she was being canceled for no reason. So I never really looked into it because like I like Vanilla, but
I like
not enough
Vanilla
to like see what drama was going on. But yeah,
It was that. It's because after that happened, she issued a statement to her own community that she's like, I'm not going to do collabs anymore. I'm sure that you saw what happened. I don't fuck with QT said. I'm going to protect my community from that bullshit.
Yeah.
So people started canceling her.
I don't get the internet sometimes. What are you canceling her for?
People really fuck with FaZe, and QT fucks with FaZe. So
well, let me chill out on the FaZe propaganda then. You know, I don't want no more hate coming this way.
Nah, fuck Taylor Swift too.
Well, speaking about white women, so Sydney Sweeney has
God.
issued a statement about her Jean campaign.
Oh, I did see this.
Yeah. So she had an interview with GQ a couple months ago, and they asked her about the campaign, and she was like, "If I have something to say, I'll say it." Essentially meaning that, like, you know, there's nothing to really talk about because it's not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Then she had 2 movies that flopped terribly.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden she has something to say. And I have listen, y'all, I'm a little rusty. Don't yell at me. I have her statement. So she told People magazine that she doesn't support the views that People Connect her American Eagle campaign ad. She says, "I was honestly surprised by the reaction. I did it because I love the jeans and love the brand. I don't support the views some people choose to connect to the campaign. Many have assigned motives and labels to me that just aren't true. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm always trying to bring people together. I'm against hate and divisiveness. In the past, my stance has been to never respond to negative or positive press, but recently I've come to realize that my silence regarding this issue has only widened the divide, not closed it. So I hope this new year brings more focus on what connects us instead of what divides us."
Anyway, because I'm sorry about it. She really underestimated that people don't fuck with Nazis, you stupid bitch. Like, and when the ad was hot and she was interviewed about it is when she should have taken a stance that she does not condone hate. Sorry about it. So it takes 2 movies flopping. Bitch, they're gonna keep flopping. Fuck you.
And listen, I'm only watching Euphoria season 3 for Zendaya and Hunter. All right? I'm not watching that shit because and you know what's so sad? I actually like her character a lot. Like, I liked the story arc that her character was going through in season 2. But now, fuck her character.
I mean,
I hope they kill her off.
Honestly, I've only seen Sydney Sweeney act in The Handmaid's Tale and Euphoria. I've not seen her in anything else.
Gosh, she was in that.
Yeah, she was like young in that too. I think she was like 19 or 20. And I'm not gonna hold you. People have seen, like, I keep seeing that she's like not a good actor, and the only reason why she like really did well as Cassie is because Cassie is her.
Yeah. So I will say that I have seen her in something else. I can't remember what the fuck it was. And she did an okay job. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything like, oh my God, you know, she's the next big thing. She's young, pretty, and has big tits. That's really the reason why she's so popular. You know, not to sound like a misogynist asshole, but like, that's part of the reason why she's so popular.
Right. She has like the look of America's sweetheart, basically. Blonde hair, blue eyes, huge tits.
Yeah. And I think like if this was the early 2000s, she would be a bigger star. Hell, if this was even like early 2010s, she would have been a bigger star. But because, like, you know, it's the 20s, like, that's not enough anymore. Like, you actually have to have a wee bit of talent and skill. And a lot of people on the internet have been saying, like, she underestimated the fact that all the people who she's been tap dancing for, essentially, they don't go out and see art. These aren't people who go and see movies starring women.
Yeah, that's why her movie like Christie was such a big flop. Girl, you've been pandering to MAGA Republicans. What makes you think they're gonna go see a movie about a butch lesbian boxer?
Yeah, and ironically, I heard that she did a pretty good performance in that, but no one wanted to go see it because, one, I don't think she's a big enough star to draw people in to see a movie. And 2, like, even with all the, like, you know, campaign stuff, like, that controversy wasn't enough to generate, like, ooh, let me go see what she's in. You know what I mean?
Right.
And part of my issue with this apology is the fact that if you were genuinely like, oh, I don't stand for the views attached to this, I just wanted to make a Gene campaign, you could have just said that. You said nothing. for months. And then when you were asked about it in another interview, you were like, if I have something to say, I'll say it. So like, don't tell me like, oh, now you see the divide. I have a theory that because they just started, did they just start filming Euphoria?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, so I feel like they just started filming Euphoria. I'm pretty sure a lot of her castmates were like, I want nothing to do with this ditzy broad. And she probably was told like, hey, we need you to release something because if you 4 year flops, we're going to be pissed.
Zendaya refuses to even sit next to her for like group promotional stuff.
I don't blame her. Like people
Right.
fail to remember that Zendaya is a proud black woman. Like, yeah, she's light. Yeah, she doesn't have like the typical 4C hair, but shorty's black and loves being black. So you do some like anti-black bullshit, she's gonna be like, nah, I'm cool off you.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
Right. I was about to say, I hope that Alexa Demi comes back for season 3 because that's the only way I'm watching it.
Which one's Alexa Demi?
Maddie.
Maddie.
Yeah.
Well, I already know Barbie ain't coming back, and Barbie was my
Yeah.
favorite character.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry. Maddie, I don't know. I just fell in love with her. I'm not going to hold you. I love that bitch. She's so damn fine. That bitch is crazy.
Yeah.
I told you.
You can't tell me that bitch ain't fine.
She is fine, but you just want her back so you can have some eye candy?
Yeah. Yeah. I love me
Yes.
some Alexa Demi.
I mean, me too, but like that's not the point though.
Yer.
What's good, Micah?
What's good, Micah? Yeah, the man is back. It's been 5 damn years. His
I'm
kids
screaming.
done
Hey.
started kindergarten.
Relax. First of
Screaming.
all, the damn kindergarten remark was crazy work, dog. Also, I forgot I wanted to do this, but I'm gonna do it real quickly when we're gonna talk about Diddy. This is KJ's recap since he was gone, right? So I just wanted to say the Brogans, Brother B, that family,
Yeah.
Oh.
dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. Because first of all, some grown man tell me he got to sleep next to my daughter to fight his demons. You
Right.
don't have to fight me. I'm one of the demons. Come fight me. What you talking
Right.
about? What else happened?
You might have to fight Micah, actually. Look at what Micah said.
That's crazy. Micah said, damn, I can't take his spot now. No, you never could. The spot wasn't open, okay? It was a little vacant for a little bit, but I was coming right back.
Micah, I hope you know that I can never forget the Brother B story. This story haunts me.
Bro,
Yeah, no, that shit was wild.
bro, I was listening to that shit at work, and I had to stop. And I literally said, what the fuck? And all my coworkers turned around because they thought something happened. Because, bro, there were so many signs. Like he was a master manipulator, but like it didn't really have to apply that much pressure.
No, not at all.
My man asked Bob, was like, hey, handy? And Bob was like, I don't know. He was like, bro, come on.
Bro,
All right,
Bob
fuck it.
hold it.
Fuck
Look.
it.
Leave Bob alone. At least somebody cared about his daughter.
And Marianne, when I found out that she wrote, because in the beginning y'all said that there was a book, so I just assumed, what's the girl's name? The victim's name? I forgot. her
Jan.
name. That's so bad. Jan. I thought Jan wrote the book.
Nope.
You told me Jan and her mother wrote the book. I was like, oh hell no,
Yeah, they wrote it together.
because Jan was terrible. You sleep with the man who you're currently in court with because he abducted your daughter for a month, for over a month.
Yep.
Brother, listen, I don't care how dry that bed was. You could have fucked anybody else. Literally anybody else.
Yeah,
what else happened?
I'm not gonna lie. She pissed me off so bad that the first time she slept with him was after court.
Like, and then she sent old girl to California.
No. She sent her to Utah.
Utah.
Yeah.
To the flower shop. Not flower shop. What was it?
It was like an arcade.
An arcade. There we go. They owned a flower shop. My
Yes.
fault. Either way, I understand Jan is being a pill right now, but you gonna send her to the dudes you was just in court with?
Mm-hmm.
What else did I want to talk about that y'all talked about? Fuck coulda. Forever.
Yeah.
Also, Soju said I can't read. I can read, first of all. I read very well. God damn it. I love reading, okay? I watch anime and subtitles because I love reading so goddamn much, all right? Fuck you, all right? Motherfucker.
That's because we were talking about Code Man.
All right. Also, so I caught myself the second time I met that man. right? Because when you're streaming and you just look real quick, sometimes the eyes don't be eyeing for real, okay? And then the second time I met him, I was like, oh, hey, your name says Cod Man, not Cold Man. I'm so sorry. Do you want me to call you Cod Man? Like, actually, fun fact, it's supposed to be Cold Man.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Cold Man.
Motherfuckers just think I'm ignorant and shit. I was like, damn, a nigga leaves and it's fuck KJ. God damn.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna rant about the stories that we were reading off the pod, because some of the stories I read to Tina while you were off the pod, I was like, damn, KJ gonna kill me.
Shorty, the shorty from the gym.
Yeah,
crazy work, brother. Delulu Island has found its prime minister.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shorty showed up to the bar, talk about, oh, I'm his woman, huh?
Right.
Yeah,
You my who? No, ma'am.
I'm not gonna lie. Her leaning in for a kiss and him just stepping out of the way and her face planting, crazy ass shit. Girl, how did you just hit the ground? Be so serious.
She
you didn't catch yourself?
She committed to it. She was like, oh, he gotta kiss me. All this Latin ass I got on me, he gotta kiss me. Oh, Micah, I got beef with you because that damn self-sucking story, that could have waited till I came back. You feel me? I had reactions off the pod. We can't go back in time and have you react to it live now. I had a little funny story about what happened in college to go along with the self-sucking. Now I can't do that.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Watching that episode back was fucking hilarious. Tina, I'm still sorry.
Dog.
I feel like we were both broken at the end of that episode.
Bro.
Yeah.
To the shorty who was fucking Mario stomping Dookie down
shit,
the drain.
Bro.
And to the girl who was like, am I overreacted for wanting to break up with her? You're actually severely underreacted.
That's
Because if it was my black ass, shorty would have been out the door booty butt naked. What are you... Oopsie, I made a poop. Bitch, are you 6? What are we talking about? I know it's stinking there.
Bro, it's the fact that she didn't see the poop. She just saw a brown trail in the shower. What do you mean?
All right, and that's it for KJ's recap. But yeah, all right. So let's talk about the Diddy documentary. So we watched the first 2 episodes. We're gonna watch the last 2 episodes and then talk about it next week. But the last thing that we saw was them pretty much talking about how Diddy became Diddy essentially, and the deaths of Tupac and Biggie Smalls.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I've been saying this since the dawn of my time. Not literally, but like for the longest time, I felt in my heart that man was the reason for Tupac dying and Biggie.
Yeah.
Like, he could deny it up and down. It has been, but he could deny it up and down. No, sir.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I saw something on TikTok that actually pissed me off. Because of the documentary, I saw a thing that was like, shout out to whoever bounced on it when Tupac was around. And I was like, damn. And somebody named his fiance as they should. But the second comment was Jada Pinkett Smith. That man loved her. And I'm like, no.
All his homies was like,
he
did not fuck with her for like
he
they
did
were
not
cool.
fuck with her.
They were friends, but they weren't like booed up.
Mm-mm.
She wanted to bounce on it. That's why we're still hearing about that motherfucker from her, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Nah, but like respectfully though, like he looked good.
He sure did.
Ooh, I'm telling Dante.
He was there when I said it.
Yeah, he was.
He was like, I was like, can I say something? He was like, go ahead. He already knew what I was gonna say.
Nah, listen, like, bro, that was a pretty nigga, bro.
He really was.
That
He got a
was
bald head.
I'm
I
crying.
knew he was
Yo,
gonna
talk
mention
your
the
shit,
bald
Dante.
head. And it's shiny. Nah, his shit really was shiny.
Nah, bro. But listen, the thing that like kind of so I remember when the Cassie video came out. I think we talked about it on the pod.
We did.
I was shocked that so many people were shocked. Like, I thought it was common knowledge that Diddy wasn't a good person. Like,
Right.
niggas have been saying for years that
He's
he's
been-
the reason why Biggie and Tupac died.
Right.
Mhm.
He's been beating bitches since the 90s.
Since the 80s, apparently.
Like, yeah.
His one old homeboy was like, oh, yeah, he was knocking the Mario coins out of this one shorty. It was bad. He bashed her head in and was beating her in the car. Now I was a godfather to his first son. It was just everyone get one bad night, sir.
Right.
You said it took numerous dudes to take Puff
Him
off her.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad night, brother.
Mm-mm.
Micah said, why I see a video of Marlon talking about Tupac hanging his balls in front of Omar Epps' face while he was sleeping. Tupac, what? What? Were they bald too?
We just released a clip
Screaming.
about a shorty
Omar
pissing us.
confirmed.
Confirmed
Oh.
it. We would have to fight. We would have to fight. Because we just released a clip about a shorty pissing on another shorty.
Dog.
He said he was mad about it for a while. I would be too. Why am I waking up and your nuts in my face?
Just mad though. Like that's it.
Well,
I mean, what else can he really do? Like,
Shoot
because
the
you remember
fade.
Tupac. As somebody who's in the industry, right? Like, you can't make too many enemies, and this nigga is one of the hottest, if
True.
not the hottest rapper out right now.
That is
Right.
true.
You you know what I mean? Like, you just have to take one on the chin.
But that though.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie
thinking
though. I might say
two.
fuck a career.
Right.
I wake up to balls, nigga.
yeah. Dante said apparently 50 Cent not fucking with Marlon Wayans. Well, Marlon Wayans is defending Diddy right now.
Yeah.
He's not. So he released a statement saying that like he did not. His intention was not to defend Diddy. So what a lot of people have been saying is that like, yes, Diddy's a bad person, but the fact that it's coming from 50 doesn't hold a lot of weight because 50 also has
Has his
Yeah.
own shit. Yeah.
because he's also been accused of domestic violence. He's also been accused of sexual assault.
Right.
So it's like you're trying to spin this narrative on your op when you got demons in your closet.
Right.
And this is demons that we know about.
Right. Which I have been seeing a lot of like black content creators talk about this too. They're like, don't let the Diddy like documentary fool y'all. Suge Knight was not a good person. All this shit that
Absolutely
that
not.
Puff was accused of, Suge was also accused of. And so was 50. Hell, everybody in the fucking industry was doing the same shit. So the fact that 50 did this is the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dr. Dre has allegations against him.
Right.
I think Snoop has allegations against, like,
Sure
a lot
does.
of those people from the era got. Because you gotta remember, too, a lot of these dudes come from, like, the street. You know what I mean? Like, these aren't, like, some of them are fucking, private school-ass niggas. But a lot of them are, like, hood-ass dudes. You know what I mean? Like, they don't respond to things normally. They respond to things with violence and severe acts of aggression.
Micah, what link are you trying to drop right now, brother?
Wasn't Snoop on trial for murder? Probably.
Not Marlon and Omar. Oh shit. I say drop it in somebody's Discord because we're not gonna watch it right now.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like, because when I saw the first clip of Marlon talking about spinning the narrative, I knew what he meant because I've seen a lot of people say the same thing essentially. I think where Marlon kind of messed up was that like and I'll only tell the clip, so maybe he says it later on in the interview, but he should have said like, "Hey, not to defend Diddy, right? Because Diddy's fucked up, but," and then say his piece.
Right.
But yeah, it did come off like he was defending Diddy, which is crazy because like Marlon has been doing really great in terms of talking about trans rights, gay rights. Like he's been very boisterous on protecting women, particularly black women and black queer folk. So when I first heard people say like, "Oh, not Marlon defending Diddy," and I said, Marlon Wayans? But then I saw the clip and I was like, oh, nah. I can see how they got that though.
Yeah.
And then Ja Rule also throw in jabs at 50, but them niggas just don't like each other. I wouldn't like 50 too if I go on tour, the man buys all the front row tickets to all of my goddamn concerts, and I gotta perform to an empty crowd.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy though? Like, and I can't believe I'm saying this, and I want to preface this by saying like I'm not condoning any of Diddy's actions, but I can see how easily it would have been to get wrapped up in Diddy, right? Because a lot of people who he first started off with were also like, you know,
Young
struggling,
and
young,
starting
poor,
off.
yeah, like, you know, they're trying to make their way out the hood, trying to get this paper. So I could see, so like, you talking to someone like Diddy, and Diddy, like, not for nothing, I didn't know that he was essentially the reason behind Jodeci.
Yes.
Never knew that. I didn't know Mary J. Blige was signed to him.
Yeah.
That I feel like I knew, but also
I
not
knew
really. But yeah, and I hate it because a lot of the people and groups that he essentially founded, I really fucking love. And it's like, damn.
I'm not gonna hold you though. When they were going over the Tupac beef and everything, and Tupac, you know, got out the hospital, recovered from like the first like shooting he was in, and he dropped that fucking diss track, bitch. That's why I fucked your wife. Oh, he was wilding. That's why he got shot again.
No, you gotta say the whole line, Soju. That's why I fucked you, bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's still the coldest bars to this day.
He was wild.
That song does something to me, bro. Like I mean,
it
you know, get my bag with it. Like
it's hard as fuck.
Like, listen, I love Kendrick. You feel me? And OVO and A minor, solid bars. A1 bars, legendary bars. But that's why I fucked you, bitch, you fat motherfucker. That's how you start the song. That's the first line to the song. I can only imagine you turn on the radio, not the radio, but you turn on like MTV or some shit, and that's the first thing you hear.
Yep.
Nigga,
first thing you hear and first thing you see. You got people in the music video impersonating you and your wife.
Right.
Bro.
And the interview after that where it's like, we are still legally married. I'm pregnant with his baby. Oh, girl, and you fucked Tupac.
But has that ever been like truly confirmed though?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Cause I feel like, not for nothing, right? That's like, I can see someone just saying that just to like piss a motherfucker off.
That's true, but it's also Tupac. That motherfucker was pretty.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, like if someone like Boosie Badass said it, right? I'm like, bitch, you really nigga. But like Tupac pretty ass. Yeah, no, I get that.
Like, if he wanted to steal your bitch, he could. That motherfucker was fine.
Yeah. But the thing that like I never knew was Biggie was trying really hard
not to
beef with Tupac.
Yeah.
Like he was kind of pushed in. Not kind of. He was pushed in.
Diddy didn't like their friendship. Saw Tupac as a threat. And homie had to go. Like he
Listen, you know, I get it. Cause Tina, think about it this way, right? Let's say Dante make a new lady friend and she get a little too close. I already know the Terry Crews gang gonna roll up on her. She gonna go missing.
No. But like, is that the same though?
Yes.
It is.
In Diddy's eyes, listen.
Well, in Diddy's eyes, yeah.
I feel like Diddy was madly in love.
He had to have
Biggie.
been
with Biggie.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, even after Biggie got shot and they showed the interview after like he passed and everything, he said Biggie is like one of the only people he ever really truly trusted and is one of the only people he ever truly considered a friend. Like, and then the Diddy party started happening after that. Like, that man has a hole in his heart, bro.
I won't get past the fact that you say all of that, but you made a dead man pay for his own funeral.
His own funeral.
His family never saw that money.
Never. That I
never.
Because I remember when it came out in like the early 2000s. Because that's one of the time when people really were like, nah, Puff is the one who killed Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Because I remember that came out. Cause I want to say his mom did like an interview or something.
She did.
And they asked her, and she was like, we didn't see a cent of that money. And like, so here's my theory, right? I do think Diddy was deep in the closet, especially like based off of everything that we know now, or especially from them damn freak offs. Oh yeah, that nigga like man butt. Okay. A lot in the documentary, they talk about how the fact that like he was obsessed with like trying to seem hard. One of his people called him a paper gangster.
Yep.
Right.
So I feel like in his eyes, like Biggie was like the pinnacle of what he always wanted to be.
Yeah.
He's talented. he's like, not only is he hard, but everybody around him respects him. You feel me? Like, nigga walk into the room, everybody's like, oh shit, it's Biggie, right?
Right.
So I feel like part of that is what led to that obsession. And not for nothing, Biggie's making this nigga hella bread.
Yeah.
And something that they kind of touched on in the documentary, but I wish it went more into, Biggie died around the time when he wanted to renegotiate his contract.
Yes. And he had the audacity to be like, hey, can you change the terms of this?
Yeah.
Excuse me? You conniving ass bitch. And you claim that he was your best friend? You truly, really cared about this man? And you fucked him out of his own money. You fucked him and his family out of his own money that he earned. No.
Because there was a rumor that Biggie wanted to leave.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, because, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I'm supposed to be on the cover of Rolling Stones.
That too.
Pull that from me so you could be on it.
Yeah.
Dog.
The money ain't adding up. And what people don't remember, too, is that, like, Biggie used to be a dealer. So, like, he knows a thing or two about money, right? And, like, I'm pretty sure he's like, wait a minute. Why the fuck am I struggling and this nigga's driving around in all these fancy cars and all this other shit? Like, and even the Craig Mack was also trying to leave. And the only reason why he didn't leave was because Tupac got shot and he got scared.
He was scared.
And then that video where of Biggie saying like he's paranoid because he feels like someone's out to kill him.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know if I was tripping, but it seems like he was like crying.
He did seem sad. I don't know if I recall any tears, but like
I don't
bro.
remember him actually like legit crying.
It looked like, maybe I'm tripping, but I could have sworn I saw like a tear in his eye, right? Either way, like these are two dudes that are like, I don't want to say scared of Puff, but they know like some like devious shit is going on.
I mean, since the documentary came out and everything, people have been referencing Eminem's song Fuel, talking about where Eminem talked about how Diddy killed both Tupac and Biggie, and he's like, let me hold off though before he puts a hit out on me.
I do remember that song. Yeah.
Like,
nah, it's so sad, bro, because you know what, I was thinking about this and I was like, if the guy who essentially was the mentor to Diddy, if he didn't sell Biggie to Diddy, Biggie might still be alive to this day.
Yeah.
I've been seeing people say if one person beat Diddy's ass, maybe they'd still be alive today.
Yeah, but like, listen, I was thinking like, yo, high key, Diddy's kind of like Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. Like, he's just kind of doing shit in the background, getting everyone like riled up, and he's kind of untouchable. Because like, it didn't make sense why you don't have your biggest artist in UK, but you keeping him in LA, where niggas are out there trying to kill him.
Yeah,
You know there are threats against his life. You're like, shit was hot. One of my coworkers was telling me like during that time, like the East Side versus West Side shit was real. Like he told me he went to the roller rink and someone was wearing a Lakers jersey, and people beat him damn near to death.
Damn,
bro, it was that deep. Like they kind of talked about it in the documentary. Like it was a manufactured thing, but it got so serious that like, yo, you wear the wrong things on the wrong side of the country, you're gonna get fucked up for it. It's that mob mentality. And like another thing too, like a lot of people take where they from seriously, you feel me? So like if you disrespect, New Jersey, New York, the whole East Coast, yeah, niggas gonna take that shit seriously. Same thing in Cali, bro. But I'm so sad that the one Diddy song that they played at the end of episode 2, I didn't know that's what really put him on the map for real.
Which one? The one with Faith? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His little dedication to Biggie.
Bro, first of all, the fact that nigga came out there dancing like that, I was like, and no one saw that as a red flag. Like,
bro, that's his. That's his.
Okay,
that's
but
his
you come out dancing,
yeah.
Like Chris Brown, when he had his MJ tribute, the nigga was singing and dancing, but was choking up and crying, and that was just someone that like Chris Brown looked up to. That was like a mentor to him. This is supposed to be your best friend. This is your partner.
Yeah.
Right.
And you over there dancing and shit, brother.
Dog.
Got the game fucked up. He got the game fucked up.
Man, while we were watching it, I told Tina, I was like, yo, I forgot that he used to go by Puff Daddy.
Yeah. And I had looked it up. So apparently, Biggie gave him that nickname, Puffy, because he always used to go around huffing and puffing because he's an angry ass bitch.
Oh. Damn.
That's the reason why?
No, that ass. Yeah.
They
Nicknamed him Puffy because he always used to huff and puff. And then he dropped that obviously when he came out as a solo artist, became P Diddy. But then he dropped the P so that it was just easier, I guess, for fans or whatever. And at one point he went by Brother Love, and I'm like, bitch, okay.
I do remember that.
You calling yourself Brother Love? Okay.
Well, the nigga wanted to be an R&B singer. Like, he wanted to be a dancer and R&B singer. That was his thing. Like, that's what he always saw himself as, right? But everyone was like, he didn't have the talent.
Right. Well, there was that one guy that was like, yeah, every time he'd be in the booth, record something, everybody around him be like, yeah, it sounds great. And I was the one motherfucker in the room that was like, no, this sounds like garbage.
Yeah. Well, no, he wasn't talking about him. He was talking about like artists that Diddy would sign. So Diddy would sign these artists. He wouldn't know nothing about music, so he would bring in old boy and be like, hey, what you think? This shit hard, right? He'd be like, nah, this shit's ass.
Yeah.
But like, cause and now that I think about it, the nigga he in all the songs that I've heard of his, he don't sing.
No.
He does his little two-step that I fucking hate. I've always hated that shit. And then he just talk.
Yeah.
Won't stop, don't stop. Like that's all he does. Cause he just before he got convicted, and I'm so mad because I actually really like the fucking album. He dropped an R&B album with like hella R&B artists. Well, the nigga ain't singing on there. It's just him talking real slow and seductively in my ear, which every time that part came on, I just skipped. Because I'm like, first of all, dog, I ain't come here to be seduced by you, bro. The fuck going on? And I remember like I'm listening because there's a song with him and her on there, and I love this song. And this is around the time when the trial was going on. And you know how fucking Discord shows what you listening to on Spotify? So fucking Zay go hit up the group chat and be like, this nigga's listening to Diddy. I was like, hey, bro, come on, son. You have to do me like that. You have to do me like that. Because I forgot he was on it. Because, like, I just love her. So I was listening to her radio. The song came out. Oh, hell yeah. Then I heard him and I was like, skip. No, thank you. I'm cool off the baby oil. But I'm curious to see, like, because I want to see if they talk more about the freak offs. Because like everything that they talk about so far, I already knew.
Yeah.
Because the revelation that he was behind Tupac's death and Biggie's death, I would be shocked if people are shocked.
I mean, I don't know. How much information do we need about the freak offs? So
I don't need like a play-by-play, but I just need to understand like how he made the guest list.
Yeah.
How niggas was just cool with like, because what's funny now, right? So before the freak off became public, going to a Diddy party was like a form of status, right? If you said like, oh, you know, I got invited to a Diddy party, that meant like you was somebody, right? And people would tell you like, hey, you go in, you say what's up to Diddy, you show your face a little bit, don't drink nothing, you show your face a little bit and you go the fuck home. And it's like, how did everyone just was cool with this?
Right.
Like, oh, you know the one thing I didn't want to talk about, and then we can move on? The story of the lady who read her mom's letter to his mom?
yeah.
Bro, that broke my heart, bro.
Yeah, that shit was awful. Because
I couldn't even...
That woman was crying the entire time just remembering that.
It literally shaking. And I'm like, I don't understand how a whole bunch of grown men could like sit in a room and watch their partner fuck somebody. That don't feel kind of gay to you? I don't feel kind of weird? You're literally watching your homie. You look at your homie Schmeat. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I can't talk. Fuck. We will watch the last 2 episodes and talk more about it. Like I said before, I am curious about what they're gonna show with like, you know, the freak offs, because some of the jurors have come out and said that like the reason why he didn't get more is because there wasn't as much evidence as everyone thinks there is.
I mean, so with the lady that read the letter and everything, when they were just having puffy parties, you know, like it wasn't freak offs, it was puffy parties. They said that there was always a TV on of somebody fucking somebody else's girl. So I don't know how there's not more evidence unless he stopped filming the shit.
Maybe it's the way they collect it. Because the thing that people don't realize, right, is if the police, FBI, whoever, if they collect the evidence, even if they have evidence, if the way they collected it isn't deemed lawful and
They can't
it's
use
thrown
it.
out, there's
Mhm.
nothing they can do,
Yeah.
right? Like, there could have been, you know, fucking millions of hours worth of footage, but if it got thrown out for some bullshit ass reason, ain't much you can do. Because it's like the same thing with like Bill Cosby. Like the only reason why Bill Cosby is out is because of a technicality, not because he didn't do it.
Man,
The nigga did it.
that motherfucker even said he did it.
Right. Like the reason why he's out is literally just because of a technicality.
But yeah, aside from that, I have seen theories that Diddy also had Brittany Murphy killed. She was an actress back in the
like
late 90s, early 2000s. She was like a skinny white woman. She was dating Ashton Kutcher. She also dated Eminem.
Yes, I remember her. Wasn't she in 8 Mile? She wasn't 8 Mile and Clueless.
Yeah.
I recently watched Happy Feet with my son. She is in Happy Feet.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But what's the theory behind Diddy and her?
Well,
What's the connection?
something. Well, she was Ashton Kutcher went to a lot of Diddy parties back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
It like I forgot who else she dated because she also dated a rapper. I'm pretty sure besides Eminem. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I just know it has to do with a breakup that she had, and then she started dating Eminem, and then she just suddenly died.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
I was just surprised that Ashton Kutcher was just a frequent flyer at the Diddy parties.
I mean, like I said, at one point, like being invited to his parties was like a status
Yeah.
symbol.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not surprised one of the biggest actors at that time was at them
invited.
parties.
Yeah.
And also, like, not for nothing, like, I don't know if Ashton was part of the freak offs, but like, I can see Ashton being part of some freak shit. Not, you know, like Diddy freak level, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
consensual shit.
I don't know. Ashton Kutcher don't bathe no more. Yeah, him and his wife stopped bathing.
Yeah.
But
I did brain dump that.
I can't. Every time I see a picture of him, I'm reminded.
Diddy was a wild boy.
I'm
Screaming.
brother. Are we on to the Soju tales?
Yeah, or we're not doing the Unhinged battle?
I mean, we're already an hour and 10.
I did not
in.
prepare a story.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Also, mine passed. So,
I didn't read mine. I just know it's about foreskin. So,
nasty. Look, KJ, you've been gone. I've been holding on to this story for a minute. Dante. When we said I put on a regular amount of baby oil, and Cassie said, nah, it's not enough. All right. Everybody talks about the fucking baby oil. Why does nobody talk about the fact that they found like 10 IV drips in that motherfucker's house? Because that's the scary part to me. We're doing the freak offs for so long that we need an IV to stay hydrated. What's going on?
yeah, there would be like week-long affairs, I heard.
Oh my God.
Like, the motherfucker was having like Roman style, Greek style orgies, dog. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited and scared.
yeah.
We should be a little bit of both. So this is coming from r/relationship advice. I'll just tell you the title because I can't wait to see this. My husband has informed me that he intends to go on a gaycation with his brother-in-law. How do I handle this?
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Stop. Read that title again? I didn't hear you properly. Read that title again. Ain't no way.
My husband has informed me that he intends to take a gaycation with his brother-in-law. How do I handle this?
Wouldn't his brother-in-law be her brother?
It might
Oh,
be his sister's husband and not her brother.
okay.
But why she call it a gaycation?
I'm assuming,
That we gonna be gay.
right, you know?
Mm.
Humpback Mountain, you feel me?
Not Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, y'all know what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been saving this for KJ.
And we have an update, too, on one of our old stories.
Shit. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I had hit KJ up. We
Yeah,
read
but do
this
this
story
one.
months ago. I'll have to find that later.
Yeah, that could be for next week.
So they start the post by saying, so me, 42 female, and my husband, 42 male, have been happily married for about, give or take, 16 years. We both have stable careers, good family life, and have been fairly fortunate despite the cost of living racking up in the UK right now. We have 2 boys, 15 and 10, and up until this Sunday, I thought we had it pretty good. We argue sometimes, of course, but never gotten too bad, and we have a pretty decent sex life with some exploration that I will not be getting into.
Okay.
Long story short is on Sunday, after I dropped our boys off at their friend's house, my husband asked me if we had the house alone, and more importantly, do I have a minute? So I said yes, and he sat me down and then got right to the point, and handed me a printed poster of some orgy and started explaining to me the concept of a gaycation.
Hold on, stop.
Huh?
Stop. Soju. Hold on. Wait. Stop. What do you mean? He handed you a print, a handout? They have handouts for orgies?
I feel like he printed this out himself. He had to, right?
Oh.
Okay. I need to hear more.
But also, why is there flyers for the orgy?
Right. Is that normal? Orgy?
If you've ever been in an orgy, let us know. Send us your flyer.
Whoa. Send that to Soju. Don't. Us is a lot of people.
Damn, so I gotta go to the orgy by myself.
Hell
Yo.
yes, brother. Hell yes. Bring Zach with you.
He won't go.
Them
He'll
your
kill me.
options. Oh well. R.I.P. to the real one.
So apparently the gaycation is where straight men go somewhere for sun, sand, and booze and become gay for the duration of their trip.
No.
Excuse me?
You don't become.
I didn't know.
You are.
Right.
Listen, you may not be gay, but you damn sure ain't straight, okay? You can't go to Man Butt Island and then holla how you straight. That's not how that works.
That's actually called being on the DL.
But you're still not. Brother,
Right.
The closet could be mansion size. You still not straight.
Mm-hmm. But it's fine because it doesn't actually count. Because what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation. I was just completely silent and mortified. Even more so when he said he was looking into booking a trip to Ibiza next year with his brother-in-law, which is his sister's husband. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. To experience it for himself.
How does the sister feel about this?
I wonder if he's just
If she
lying
knows?
to his sister.
Right.
I feel like coming straight forward like this is weird. Just what?
Even if she's cool with her husband being like gay for a stay, I guess, or gay while he's away, I don't think she's gonna be okay with him fucking her brother. You know?
Right.
Like I feel like that's a normal sibling thing to not want
To fuck
your
their
current
spouse.
partner
Yeah.
to fuck your sibling, you know?
You're like, when he finally let me speak, I just said, I need him to be clear with me. Are you gay? Because
Now,
if
sis, I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. You don't need no damn. He is being clear with you.
Because if the answer is yes, that is okay, and we will figure out how to go forward from there. I didn't let myself get angry or upset. I was just stunned. And he swore up and down that he's not gay. He is 100% attracted to women. No, you're not. Okay.
So what are we doing then?
We aren't. I'm sorry about it. As the resident queer on this fucking podcast, you can't say I'm gonna go on vacation and fuck a whole bunch of men, but I'm 100% into women. No, you're not.
Yeah, that don't make
It's
sense.
a scale
brother.
out of 200, brother.
Right. Cause listen, ain't nothing wrong with being bi or pan. You feel me? That's cool. You know, one of my favorite artists is bi. Shout out to Tyler the Creator. Right? That's cool. You feel me? But like to say you 100%.
No, you wouldn't
Do you
be
not know how numbers work?
right. You would not be proposing this if you were 100% down for some coochie. Okay.
That man said I'm 100% in it. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm 100% into women. And of course, he still loves me and our boys. So I said, well, do you think that you might be bi then, maybe? And he got very defensive, saying that I need to drop the accusations, and this is just the beauty of the gaycation. It allows straight men to experience gayness without having to be gay. It's like going to the aquarium.
No, it's not.
No. Because you don't go to the aquarium to be a fish.
Right.
Look at the fish.
And again, he was adamant that he does not find men's bodies or genitalia exciting. He just needs to experience this.
Hold on.
What?
2 + 2 ain't equaling 4 here.
2 + 2 is equaling fish, actually.
Bro.
What do you? So why do you want to? Why do you need this thing?
Yeah, why?
Maybe
Brother.
to confirm. Like I don't know.
The closet's
No,
made out of
no.
glass, and there's not even
Right.
a door. It's a beaded curtain on that bitch. There is no door to this motherfucking closet.
You don't need you. There's so many other ways to confirm whether or not you're gay, besides going
On a
to
gaycation.
a gaycation.
Right.
With your brother-in-law.
Right.
Which again, I need to know how his sister feels about this. Cause like maybe just running the family, you know what I mean? But like I'm assuming she can't be cool with her brother, you know, either being plowed or plowing her husband.
I mean, I'm not. You know what? I'm just gonna keep reading. I said, well, I'm not really comfortable because even if he is bi, this would be cheating. And he got angry and reiterated, no, it's not, because that's the beauty of the gaycation. And I just had enough and left the room. Sir, I think the only way that it's not cheating is if you did not tell your wife. And by that, I mean she don't know about the cheating. Because she's right. This is cheating.
Right. You literally just told her you was going to go on a vacation and fuck people.
Right. I ignored him for the rest of the day, but we spoke at tea where I again asked him why does he want to do this so bad if he's not gay?
Right.
And he said how he's interested in how gay men's lives differ from straight men. And unfortunately, once the gaycation begins, it's simply impossible for a man to resist. Okay, hold on. What? There's so many ways to answer the question of how gay men live differently than straight men just by simply asking a gay man. You don't need to fuck another man.
So, brother, you're gay.
Right.
And listen, that is more than okay. But I need you to understand that you're gay. Like you're gay. You're gay.
Oh man. And how he must surrender himself, mind, body, and soul to the gaycation or
Word.
be destroyed.
Be destroyed.
Why are we being destroyed?
Destroyed by what, brother?
Anally.
What are we talking about? This is from what?
This is from r/relationship advice. This woman wants to know what to do.
Leave. I don't let him be gay. I don't know. Listen, y'all. Sometimes I feel like y'all know the answer, but you want someone to hold your hand while they tell you the answer. So let me tell you, Leave him. He clearly won't. Either
There's-
he won't man.
There's 2
butt or man
updates
meat.
to this, by the way.
There's 2 updates. Why are there 2 updates? What's the updates?
Spicy.
KJ, does this make up for me like saying some crazy shit while you were gone? Does this story
Little
make up
bit.
for it a little
Not
bit?
fully,
Okay.
not fully, but a little bit.
I really can't put into words how surreal this is because he was speaking as a matter of fact, and again, he insists that this is a thing that straight men do all the time, and he's actually a bit late to the game.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hold on. Time out. Now, normally, I don't like speaking on behalf of a group of people because we're not all monoliths. But this time I will. We straights, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We don't plan a trip to participate in man buttery, you know? Like that's just not something that we do.
Right. I'm sorry about it as the resident not straight. Yeah, this sounds cool if you are in an open relationship because otherwise you are cheating. I know there's some couples out there that are like, as long as you don't cheat on me with another woman, you're cool. This is this is crazy. Straight men do not do this. I'm not gonna hold you. I told him that if he has any love for me, then he can't go ahead with this, and if he does, our marriage is dead. And we didn't speak about it anymore. Since then, he has mentioned no more of it, but somehow this is what scares me a lot too. That decision genuinely seems to be tearing him up inside. He didn't go to work on Monday and only went in for half a day yesterday because he told them he just felt too ill, and he looks genuinely distraught every time I see him. I really don't think that he's wholly gay, though. I can absolutely believe that he's bi, and I'd rather we talked about this in a healthy way rather than this weird denial around going on a sex holiday to Ibiza. Has anyone known straight guys to do this?
No. In the history of my life, no. Never.
Sorry.
Never.
Sis, there's no way you had to ask this question, okay? There's no way that it's like, do straight men really do this? No, sis. No, they don't.
Denial is a river, you know, and you don't gotta swim in that bitch. You don't gotta swim in that bitch.
And do they come back from it and just go back to being straight? Like, surely that can't be a thing that happens, right? I'm so out of my depth here. I don't know how to even initiate this conversation. For the record, I also haven't mentioned this to his sister yet. I don't know how I'd even break it to her. Thanks for any help. I just don't want to think so being able to get this out there and just be helped in some kind of way. This is fucking, I'm so sorry. This is so fucking funny.
What do you want from us? Yeah. No, this is not normal. If you let him go do this thing, there's a possibility he comes back to just being back to normal, but I doubt it. And if you let him go this once, it's gonna be a routine thing for him.
I mean,
because more than likely he's gonna like it.
It's not even that this is going to be a routine thing. I'm more concerned that it's with his brother-in-law. Like, this is somebody that he has access to on the regular. Like, if he enjoys the gaycation so much, he's just going to keep fucking his brother-in-law.
Yeah, because there's a possibility that like they're just going together. They're not, getting together. You feel me? But it's still like you're never gonna know.
Yeah,
unless he tells you. Which,
yeah,
I mean, he might.
Yes. Okay. So somebody asked what the fuck. Why would he say it's like the aquarium? And she's like, my husband explained the aquarium thing. As you go there and you observe, you even get a bit close, but you never actually get into the water or become a fish. So it doesn't really count.
Yeah, but he's getting in the water.
Right.
He's swimming with the fishes.
Like, I don't know why he's suddenly trying to tell her that he's just going to observe when you said you already told her that it's like once you go on the gaycation, it'll be impossible to resist, brother. So we're on to the first update, which apparently is written the day after the initial post. So they start off the post by saying, when I last posted, I contacted my husband to tell him that he should be staying at home tonight and a bag will be waiting for him type shit. Because honestly, if my husband proposed that he goes on a gay vacation, yeah, we're getting a divorce. You could be gay without me.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense to me.
As you can imagine, we argued quite badly, actually. I won't go into specific details, but I'm not 100% on board with the fact that at the bare minimum, he's bi. He might even be gay altogether. We've had arguments in the past, but I've genuinely never seen him have such a childish tantrum before, screaming about how I just don't understand the gaycation. And what I'm insinuating is actually me being homophobic because I refuse to allow him to participate in this cultural exchange with the gay community.
Hey, so Soju, as our resident, LGBTQ person, right? Is it homophobic to not let your partner cheat on you with the same gender person? No, okay, cool.
I was gonna say that's a solid fuck no, baby. What the hell?
I just had to confirm.
I was about to say also I don't know what you mean by cultural exchange. We don't have gay exchange students where we take in a straight to teach them the gay ways. In fact, I think that's the gay agenda that they're so fucking scared of, actually.
I was about to say, it's like a Republican's worst nightmare.
There's no, like, straight to gay lessons here.
That's not what they teach down in Florida.
Well, God. A lot of you said to ask him if it'd be acceptable if the roles were reversed. And I did say, would it be acceptable if I were to sleep with other guys during the week while he was gone? And like fucking clockwork, he was angry and offended, saying that it's completely different because the gaycation means nothing. And what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation. So it doesn't actually count. Whereas what I would be doing is cheating.
Yeah, but like, it doesn't have to count for her either. Whatever happens during your vacation stays on your vacation. Whatever happens on my girl's trip stays on my girl's trip.
Right. Like it's the same logic. That's why he's mad. It's the same logic. It's like, no, what I'm doing doesn't count. What you're doing is cheating. What you're doing is cheating. No, I'm not. It's with the man, sir. So I turned it around on him and I said no, because what happens in Manchester stays in Manchester. So that doesn't mean anything. And it doesn't count. It's like going bird watching.
Yeah, she's right. It is like bird watching, actually.
Yeah.
I agree with her.
And I think it got through to him. He got all quiet and then he started crying. KJ, why'd you laugh?
Brother, what do you want from me?
And then he admitted to me that the idea of me sleeping with another man is destroying his heart, but relationships require sacrifice. So agreed, while in tears, that he was on
Excuse me?
On the gaycation. I get to go to Manchester for a week and do whatever I want.
Homie is really not letting this gaycation go. He was like, I need to experience this. So if you want to go out and fuck other men, then shit, I guess so. Like, excuse me? Is that how that works?
I mean, fuck, that's the only way this can work. If she wants to make this work, though, like, he's gonna go out and cheat on her for a week, I might as well cheat on you for a week. You know what I'm saying? But like, brother, what? And you're 100% attracted to women,
Right?
There ain't no motherfucking way, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not. Are you not afraid to die? Like, I feel like if Zach tried to propose this to me, I think I might kill him. You know, like, why are you not fighting this man?
It's the fact that, like, just the idea of her cheating on him brought him to tears. And he still was like, but that man butt though.
I can't believe that she was like, yeah, so what I do while you're on vacation, it is what it is. And he sitting there in tears and he's like, you right? So if you want to go fuck somebody else while I'm on my gaycation, do it, shuddy. Huh? What? Mind you, he's crying while saying this.
At least he's fair. At least he's fair.
He said
it could be a lot worse.
He said he doesn't want me to, but that it's only fair in a twisted way.
He's not wrong.
And I told him to get the fuck out of my house.
And she's definitely not wrong. What are you talking about?
Thankfully, he left without a fight. I know it's incredibly petty, but I also drained our joint bank account so he couldn't try to use it against me. And about an hour later, I got rung up by his mom, my mother-in-law, who screamed at me for being a cheating whore and how I'm horrible and what about our kids and da-da-da-da-da.
But she didn't even cheat.
Right.
What did he tell his mama?
Right.
What did he tell his mama?
When I finally gained my composure back, I said, ask your son about the gaycation. Obviously, she got angry, but I said, no, just ask him about the gaycation. He'll explain, but she called me a joke and hung up. Later on, yeah, so he didn't mention none of that shit.
So what did he say to his mom?
He probably just told her that his wife wants to go to Manchester to fuck other men.
Cheat on, yeah.
That's the only thing, because ain't no way that your mama is calling me a whore when your son wants to go fuck other men. Later on into the evening, I get another call from her. In tears. She was very apologetic, and I told her that she doesn't need to be the one apologizing. She was so upset that she put my father-in-law on the phone while he sounded calm. I could tell that he was on a warpath. Again, very apologetic. He said that he had overheard the phrase, asked my husband, and my husband initially said, no, it's nothing, before explaining that it's just a modern thing that men do. And gave him the same spiel about what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation. Men cannot resist the gaycation, and how a man must surrender to the gaycation.
Brother, you sound like it's like some weird Vecna curse. Like, brother, like you, all of you are consenting adults who are going to do this thing. Like, you don't have to go. Like this, like it's not in the man manual that you have to go on a gaycation at least once in your lifetime.
He's making it seem like it's Flame King whispering to Flame Princess in the middle of the night to do evil things, where he would be like, it's like be evil, and he's acting like the gaycation is like be gay. Like, why he's acting like this is a sentient thing that is holding him at gunpoint.
I'm gonna add that to our Marvel campaign. I'm gonna make the fellas go on a gaycation, and they have no choice. They gotta go on a gaycation. They just gotta.
I mean, we're underage, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. But brother, you don't have to. Like, I love how he's making it sound like, oh, you know, I have to do this thing. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You really don't.
At least he was honest, though.
Because I think in his mind, it's a very normal, straight thing to do.
Yeah, I do think that he thinks that this is something that all straight men do. Because the way that he brought it up,
where did he get it from?
The brother-in-law.
It has to be the brother-in-law.
It gotta
really?
Be. Bro. Because this doesn't make any sense. Because the way how he's saying it's just so like, bro,
matter of fact, yeah.
You know, every dude goes on a gaycation at least once in their life, bro. You gotta. How will you know if you're not gay or not?
Nah, what if the brother-in-law is just fucking with him? Now he's ruining his life. Like,
you know, it'd be so funny. What if the brother-in-law made all this shit up, right? And like, he's clearly joking, thinking that this fool knows he's joking. And like, they go on this trip, and old boy's like, wait a minute, Where are all the gay dudes?
Dog.
Nah, because I feel like the brother-in-law has to hate him, and he's like, I know that motherfucker's gay, and I'll prove it. Because he wholeheartedly believes this.
Right.
My father-in-law just said that they told him to leave, or they called the police.
Damn.
Yo.
They don't care where he goes, but he's not staying there.
All right, now this feels a little homophobic.
I was about
ain't
to
gonna
say,
hold
it's
you.
like, this is homophobic, brother. Husband tried to call me while I was on the phone, but I ignored it, and father-in-law just said that he was sorry for me, and they are in my corner on this. Told them to be there for their daughter too, because it sounds like brother-in-law is also involved, and husband did not tell them that he was going on this trip with the brother-in-law. And father-in-law just said he had to go.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's
So
good, Cole, man?
I get a text from my husband after the phone call, which was weird and rambly, saying how I abused the gaycation to destroy his marriage and destroy his life, and again insinuated that I and his parents are homophobic.
Well, his parents maybe just a little bit.
I was about to say, for kicking you out of the house for the gaycation, yeah, that's kind of, it might be. But for me to not want my husband to cheat on me is not homophobic, brother.
And also, this paints like bi and pan people in a really bad light because they already have to fight the whole like, oh, what if they cheat on me allegations?
Yeah.
And like, bro, like that's not how being bi works.
Yeah. Just bad all around. Told him we'll talk when he grows up, and blocked his number. Girl, you blocked your husband? Damn.
Type shit.
I took the day off of work myself to have the locks changed. So
I co-sign it.
that's gonna be around 500 pounds, but whatever, at least I know he's not coming back. I'm going to look into how to proceed with a divorce, and then we'll move on from there. And of course, there's the issue of my brother-in-law. So I have yet to meet with my sister-in-law. She was in such a state, and she had taken this far, far worse than I did for reasons that'll soon will be clear. We're going to maybe try tomorrow, but we did talk over the phone, and I eavesdropped on her conversation with her husband where she put her phone on speaker and I just went on mute. Her husband came home early. She made him come home and told her that she told him that it was an emergency, and just said to him, "Can you please explain to me what a gaycation is?" She told me afterwards that she was praying that he'd look confused or just be like, "What?" But instead, he sat her down and explained that the gaycation is a new thing where straight men go to gay hotspots and participate in gay sex acts, but it doesn't count because there's no investment. And what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation. He said it's like writing down angry thoughts and then putting them in a drawer. You never have to see them again.
So was there a meeting about this, or is this like a British thing?
I mean, they are in the UK. I don't know. Straight men in the comments, did we miss our invitation to the gaycation?
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you are the only straight man on this podcast, so that's your invitation, brother.
I know I had a baby recently, so I don't know if like maybe I'm like because of baby brain, I missed the meeting. You know what I mean? But like, I would have had some questions. Definitely some objections. Like, is it like if you don't go on the gaycation, can you still be considered straight? You know what I mean? Because like this is like, not to sound like a middle schooler, but this is hella gay. In the words of my boy Riley Freeman, nigga, you gay. What are we talking about?
Right. I was about to say, I am offended that I did not get invited to the gaycation. Am I straight?
But you're also not a man.
That's true.
Nor are you straight. So I can understand why you didn't get invited to the meeting, but I am. I am one of the straights. And I don't remember, like, there was no memo, no email. I signed up for the newsletter.
I'm crying.
Wasn't on the newsletter.
Maybe it's a UK thing.
It better be.
Whole time, my sister-in-law is in tears as he calmly bats off the same points that my husband did about how it doesn't count and it's impossible to resist. That you must be surrendered or be surrender or be destroyed. I sincerely think that they must be talking to a dominatrix or something. And then she puts in parentheses, it's like, are there even male doms? Sis, I thought you said you and your husband. What do you mean, are there male doms? Yes,
Yeah,
bitch.
I don't know the name for it, but I'm pretty sure, that doesn't sound that far-fetched.
I'm pretty sure that they're just called doms. Oh,
okay.
Just what the fuck? Because surely neither of them are that into this to make this up on their own. I really don't want to go into what was discussed for her sake, but it did become very apparently clear to me that brother-in-law is into sissy hypno porn.
Huh?
What the fuck is that?
Wait, I don't. Who gonna take one for the team and look it up?
Not me. I'll tell you that right now. Nose goes. Go ahead, Soju.
I mean, I'm
Go
reading the
ahead.
damn story. Y'all suck.
I'll look it up. God help
Shout
me.
out to you, because we was gonna go sit here and look at each other, because I want no parts. I don't want my FBI agent asking me nothing.
Like,
Okay?
what the fuck are you looking up, bro?
Because that sounded crazy.
I looked it up.
Damn. Okay. What? Oh
That
God.
was fast.
That was fast.
The fuck is that?
I was going to my private browser. You feel me?
I
Oh, I
kinda
just
have a
googled
vague
it. I'm not
idea
gonna
of
lie. I'm
what-
gonna
Okay.
clear my history. Apparently, it's also known as sissy brainwashing porn, where you take a femboy and basically sissy train and sissify a straight man.
Oh.
Soju, I know I said I wanted a crazy story when I came back, but this might have been something that you could have eased me into, you know? Like, this is a lot. I'm having a hard time here. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a lot to take in. Pause. This whole situation is just pause, okay?
Please tell.
What
Okay,
part-
there's
what
only
side
there's
of
only
the Gooner internet
this,
where this is a thing.
this is the only update actually.
That is.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Was that it?
No, there's more.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
I'm almost done.
I just want to know, like, where he got this information from. Like, did he just deduce all of this by watching that, or did like somebody come to him and then he just
But
passed it along the message?
Didn't
Like,
she
I
say
don't.
he didn't watch that?
She said that the brother-in-law watches
Did.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he does watch it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, did he start this, or like, did he hear it in passing at a coffee shop? Like, I'm.
She
Don't
says
let a
that he
Republican see
watches.
this Reddit story.
She said that he watches this and must have conflated this with the concept of a gaycation. And this was an utterly surreal moment where sister-in-law is trying to wrap her head around this while also in a flood of tears. And he explains so genuinely, matter of fact, that most men, the gaycation is a one-time or annual thing. But some men go for years.
Mm.
When he say most men, again, I don't know if I missed the meeting because of the baby. Because like the last meeting, we didn't discuss this.
This is not a most men thing. I'm sorry about it. This was like me reading the Brother B story and was like, oh, you know, just something that boys do growing up, and it's like, oh yeah, what's that, Bob? You know, like jerk each other off.
Bro,
I don't think that's something that all boys do.
when Bob said that, I was like, hey, man, stop throwing. Like, that was like when you asked us about the black lady. the black experience thing. Like, I'm tired of y'all just throwing out statistics and including my black ass. Like no. Like, let's refer to actual studies first, okay? Dante said niggas just be throwing out statistics like there were studies. Like, bro, like,
no, that ass.
what you mean most men?
Yeah,
Nigga,
no,
I
this
didn't
is
even know
definitely
what
not
this
most men.
damn Gooner Matillier was until today.
Yeah.
And I miss who I was before I knew this. Not gonna lie to you. Soju, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Fuck you, girl. I know I said I wanted Unhinged. I know I said I wanted Crazy, but this is a little too far. This is a lot. This is a lot.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. The self-sucking broke me.
You know what's so sad about my life? That's not the first time, unfortunately, where I had to deal with some bullshit like that. So I was okay. Okay.
You know why the self-sucking broke me? It was the fact that, for one, homie just started doing this. It is our
But then he
first-
also asked if she wanted parts.
Yes,
like,
it was the fact that he stopped sucking his
excuse
dick
me?
to be like, do you want to get in on this? That's what fries me the most about that fucking story, is because he
I would
had to
just-
stop fellatioing himself to be like, come on, shitty, I'm not just doing this for me. Suck some dick.
Right?
Shorty said, what did Shorty say? She was like, I've never been invited to a 2-man thing for a 1-person task.
Yeah, no, she
Dog.
said, I've never been invited to a slot on a double blowjob when there's only 2 people in the room.
Bro. Nah, that was
Brother.
crazy.
That's
Listen.
why that story fucking broke me. Because what do you mean? Not only am I sitting here watching you suck your own dick, you pause to be like, hello? Why aren't you sucking with me? And then
Oh
she's
my
like, I got
God.
to see it through, my boy. No, you don't. Why did
I
you
need y'all to
say?
understand.
But
I need y'all to understand. You can always just leave. Like,
no,
like,
that
like,
ass.
I don't think y'all understand how easy it is to just leave. Like, brother, you know, cause like, hold on, I can do this. You know, my man couldn't get his shit up, right? Then you see what you see, right? You see that man fling his legs behind his ear and then just start going to town. And you stood there and watched. And then, like, honestly, he's right. Cause, bitch, if you just gonna watch, you might as well help a nigga out. You feel me? Like, you see I'm struggling.
And then what broke me even more is that after he successfully self-sucks, is hard, puts on the condom, soft, goes to stick in penar, soft. And she's over here, he's slapping me on the butt with his floppy. Bitch, if you don't fucking leave,
She
That story
could've
broke
faked it
me.
and left, or she could just got up and left. Like, there's so many.
I
She's
would've
a better
started-
person than me.
I said this during that pod that I'm like, nah, as soon as he started self-sucking, I'm putting my clothes back on. let me
That's
finish
why I
this
don't blame
goddamn
you for
story.
being like, hey,
There's only 2
You not
fucking
gonna help?
paragraphs. No, there's only 2 paragraphs left.
oh,
Jesus Christ. I lost where it was. And others simply never return. So they just gay after the brother. So if some men just stay on the gaycation, it ain't what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation, huh? That motherfucker's gay now. What do you...
first of all,
He was
there
gay
was no
before.
now. Thank you. There was no now. That nigga's gay.
He was gay before, but now he accepted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so obviously, your whole mantra of what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation isn't true. Some of them stay at the bitch.
But those aren't like the strong man. I'm a strong
I'm
man.
crying. And it's because they use hypnosis and mind control to be totally feminized into a permanent state of gayness. This is the gay
Nigga.
agenda, actually. This is what Republicans think are happening.
I know there's a Republican right now who is crying, pissing, and throwing up reading this, bro. See, Margaret, I told you.
She said in disbelief, surely, if you're taking it up the ass willingly because you want to, that makes you gay.
Hey, I don't know Shirley, but that bitch spitting.
And he said no, because that's the beauty of the gaycation. What is going on? They have the same lines.
Right.
You can do all this gay stuff, but you don't interact with the wider gay life experience. She asked him if the sissy stuff is what he wanted, and he said not on a long-term basis.
So on a sometimes basis.
Yeah. And was adamant that this is something all straight men do.
I'm gonna need you to stop including my ass in this bullshit, okay? Because you start to piss me off. Because no. In all my life, I have never, and I want to let this be clear. I have never thought like, you know what I need in my life? A little vacation. Me and the homies, we go to like, I don't know, Myrtle Beach. You feel me? And, toss the dick around. Like it's just a fun activity.
Just a fun activity.
It's a nice little circle jerk. Fun bonded time with the homies. Niggas is gay. I'm sorry. Like I just
1000%. And that she wouldn't understand because she's a woman.
Then I must be a woman. I must be a woman. I don't understand neither.
There were more insinuations that my sister-in-law is homophobic. And, well, I guess that their marriage is dead, too. The whole ordeal ended when she said to him that he has a choice to make, and he said no, he doesn't need to make a choice because that's the beauty of the gaycation.
If I hear this bullshit one more time, I swear to God.
It allows him to keep his marriage because it doesn't count. And she said that's not the choice. The choice is he's leaving the house that night or she is.
Why are you leaving? Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. No, y'all being too goddamn nice. Why the fuck you leaving? What'd you do?
Only good thing he did was leave. Me and my sister-in-law spoke about it after, and I'm just utterly stunned. I understand that she's gone to her parents for support. What exactly do we do with our lives now that they've been destroyed in just the most abrupt, bizarre, and embarrassing way? Per some advice, I'm going to go look at devices and bank statements to see if I can find some definitive proof of the cheating. After that, I suppose I have to figure out a way to tell our sons that their father is not coming home. Small edit, my other sister-in-law, my husband's family, older sister, the original sister-in-law is his younger sister, and gave her a skimmed down version of it, and she asked her husband, and thankfully he was very deeply confused. And then mentioned that 2 years ago at a birthday party, he was approached by my husband and brother-in-law to sign up for an online boot camp for BDSM cross-dressing. He assumed that they were, this must be a British thing, they were taking the piss out on him. So
joking.
Yeah. So he told them to fuck off and never thought about it again. The fact that this has been going on for this long is making me want to throw up.
Right, because how long has it actually been going on? That was from 2 years.
Yeah. I'm wondering, one of the top comments on this post is saying, it sounds like your husband and your brother-in-law are in some deep shared delusions. Because their identical talking points of surrender or destruction prove that it's coordinated. They're not planning on cheating. It sounds like they're involved in some online community.
That's what I was thinking, I'm not going to lie. Because the fact that they have the same exact talking points,
yeah.
It's not even just like, oh, they're damn near saying the same thing word for word.
Yeah.
And they had a handout.
Yeah, they had a flyer.
This definitely is part of some 4chan Reddit-esque bullshit. They probably got a little Discord server. This man's got sucked into the wrong Discord. Oh, for real? Bro, it's just... That's rough. Because I don't even know, how does one get sucked into that?
I mean...
right.
I feel like they're in the closet, and that's how they, came across us initially.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, all jokes aside, I truthfully don't know. Because, I don't know how one goes from, happy, loving marriage to this.
I mean, she thought it was a happy, loving marriage. I'm sorry about it. You have been harboring the idea of having sex with another man as a man for a while for you to get sucked into something like this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's just I don't know. I don't know. This is a lot. This shit crazy.
Yeah. It's somebody said it sounds like they're in an online echo chamber. The talks of hypnosis and permanent feminization reveals how far this goes. Yeah, like that's so strange to me.
Yeah, like I don't know. This is weird. This is a weird one.
Somebody
I will say I feel really bad for the poster and her sister-in-law, but this is those guys probably need like a lot of therapy. Not gonna lie to you. And it's funny because a couple years back I was watching a video on TikTok and it was this guy who was saying like he had such a bad porn addiction that he had to pivot to gay porn because straight porn just wasn't doing it for him anymore. And like, them comments was eating him up. I ain't gonna hold you. Because it was like, I don't know, brother. I feel like you just like the gay porn. Like, like I've never been a porn addict, but I don't know how common it is for them to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gay, but I gotta go to the gay porn,
Right. Somebody said I lost it when they said it's a cultural exchange with the gay community.
Yeah, I don't think they know how to use that word correctly. That's not how you use that word.
I was about to say, what do you mean cultural exchange? Somebody's culture is not, I don't know, getting your booty turned inside out. That's not a cultural exchange. You're not learning nothing. You learn something, but nothing of cultural significance, sir.
Yeah, damn, this sucks. I ain't gonna lie to you. As crazy as this shit was, I feel really bad for the two ladies involved.
I'm glad that she drained their joint bank account and changed the locks.
Yeah, I hope their sons never find out.
I mean, yeah, I hope that she just, because the 15-year-old is probably a little bit old enough to be like, yeah, your dad cheated. That's why we're getting a divorce. And that's it. But the 10-year-old is not.
Yeah, but it's not even just the cheating. It's the hypno nonsense. And,
yeah.
it's just, this is a lot. And I can see that, fucking up a adolescence boy. That's just a lot to take in. That was part of the reason why old boy from Euphoria was so fucked up. Did y'all see Euphoria?
Yes.
Yeah, but
who are you talking about? Nate? The guy that played Nate?
Is it Nate? The boy that everybody
hate
hates.
it? Yeah.
That is Nate.
Yeah. Because remember, he saw the videotape of his daddy with some dude at the age of
10.
10.
Yeah.
And in the second season, his mom was like, you were a happy kid and then you just became so dark. That's around the time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is the gay agenda. And all those stories growing up about how they're taking and hypnotizing our kids. No, we want the straight man. We want your man. This is the gay agenda.
The kids are just a distraction.
Yeah, right.
They have invaded our straight male meetings. But yeah, what a story to come back to. That's crazy. And I got crazy.
A lot of the comments are saying how they had to Google what sissy hypno porn was.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that.
I
could connect the dots, but I was like, I don't understand I still don't understand the appeal of it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Is it just a femboy twerking behind a black and white twirling screen? I'm being dead ass. I don't understand what's.
I'm not gonna click on a video. We will never know.
And your husbands and dads were screaming.
It's also what's gonna destroy you? What do you mean? Because the fact that they're like you, it's like you must submit or be destroyed. What's gonna destroy you? All them gay men in your ass, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, this was a lot. Damn.
The fact that there's also people being like, so are we just hunting down the subreddit that they got sucked into?
I don't want to know no parts of that. I already know too much. You know, whoever said ignorance is bliss, they was right. Cause fuck, I don't know what's worse, this shit or the fucking rubber eggs up the booty hole kink.
Yeah, I don't like that one. It's weird.
And like, listen, I ain't trying to kink shame nobody, but like, maybe talk to a therapist first. You know, maybe just talk to a therapist, do a little journaling, walk outside, touch some grass.
I hate Reddit. Somebody said we've lost more men to the gaycation than we have to war and famine.
According to these two dudes, apparently most men do it.
The way that they kept alternating between all and most, I'm sorry, I don't know a straight man that has done this, okay?
But you wouldn't know, because what happens at the gaycation stays at the gaycation.
Obviously not if you're asking your wife permission to go.
That's the part that I'm kind of surprised he asked his wife for permission, because he could have just went. He could just be like, hey babe, me and Bob are going on a boys trip. I'll see you in a week.
Oh. Somebody said this is the strangest form of homophobia I have ever seen. The internalized homophobia I've ever seen.
Is it internalized homophobia?
Somebody responded to them saying that it's like, hey, bisexual man here. These guys are just tourists. There is a huge amount of men on gay apps that want to have sex with men but refuse to accept the label of being gay. So they convince themselves that this is just purely a sexual endeavor and that there's no need for labels because they're still straight. I've had men furious and shouting at me for insinuating that they're bi or gay, insisting that they're straight. This is, for instance, how closeted conservative gay men operate. It's not gay to have sex with men, but carrying the rainbow flag and partaking in the culture is.
I think the sex would probably be the gayest part of being gay. You know, this might be a leap. You know, but this is like a goddamn Tyler Perry film. Like, this is insane.
I would applaud these two gaycations tourists. It's amazing how far they're willing to justify it. And the worst part is, I know exactly why it is framed as a gaycation. I believe they have incriminated sparks of homosexual desire. He wants to fuck his brother-in-law, but like occasionally to just get it out of his system. And he could pretend to be straight and enjoy sex with his wife and occasionally have sex with men, but wants to avoid labels or consequences. I have heard about this within the gay community with men specifically, that it's just, there are people that it's just the concept of being on the DL.
I mean, I know it exists, obviously. And I knew someone who had a similar experience, but it was two women. But it's just insane to me, the whole idea of like a gaycation. Because like being on an app, you know, and just cruising for whatever, like still crazy, but like at least that makes more sense to me than like going away and being with other straight men to do all this stuff and then leaving said vacation and still being like, oh, I'm definitely straight.
Yeah. Because every time I've heard about something like this, it's usually like, you know, the husband's on a business trip. He's just here for the weekend, whatever. He just wants to have fun and go back to his wife.
Yeah. Like that kind of makes sense, you know? 'Cause that's kind of what happened with old boy's dad in Euphoria.
Right.
But like, it was the fact that they kept like, the part that's crazy is they were telling everyone else like this is just like
a normal thing.
Normal thing that just happens.
No, they definitely got sucked into some like weird online community.
Yeah, no, they're definitely indoctrinated into something crazy. And like, listen, like all jokes aside, there's nothing wrong with being, you know, a queer man, right? But there is something really weird where you're trying to convince your wife that it's cool for you to fuck another dude.
Right. Like, honey, it's fine. I'll never see them again, but you're trying to go with your brother-in-law. Yes, you will.
Yeah. Because, like, even if they don't do anything with each other, they still went together. So there's
Right.
a good chance that y'all saw each other's schmee.
There's a lot of holes in the gaycation, no pun intended. But yeah, I've been sitting on this story. I'm like, this is crazy. I'll bring it back for KJ. And KJ's like, Soju, fuck you. This was too crazy.
Nah, I was just like, this was great. Like, I'm glad you waited. But damn, this was crazy.
I think I saved the other story. I'm not gonna lie, I read the other story so long ago, and Tina was not on the pod for that story, so I feel like I might have to read the entire thing over just so Tina knows what's going on.
Maybe make a Cliff Notes version.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of time. And for our listeners, but yeah, so I'm assuming that's it for Soju Tales.
Yes. I don't want any more.
Does anyone have any announcements?
The gaycation got me.
Yeah, Soju went to the gaycation one good time and then came back, bye.
Yeah, that's what happens to all of us.
Yeah, she looked at coochie one good time and was like, I kind of like this taste. Just, yeah. This is kind of who I am now. It's like, it's not as good as Mountain Dew, but very close. Very close.
I have a body armor, thank you.
I'm proud of you. I'm actually, it's not water, but a win's a win. A win is a win. So yeah, as you guys know, I had recently, well, I didn't have a baby. My girlfriend and I, we had a kid together. These lovely ladies were able to hold it down the 3 months I was gone. And I was listening to the episodes where it's just these two, and y'all were a little too good without me.
I'm crying.
Y'all could have sucked a little bit. Make the fans kind of want me back. Shit. But no,
Meanwhile, Micah
it was
in the
not
chat.
only was it, huh?
I said, meanwhile, Micah in the chat being like, let me on. Start an hour later. Let me in.
But no, it was great being like kind of like a fan for a little bit. Both of these lovely ladies are very talented, and I'm just really blessed to have the both of them as my co-hosts. The baby, super healthy. She came within like 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, literally the Tierra's water broke at 4. Baby girl came out at 34. Being a dad is great, but also really weird because I keep looking at her and I'm like, damn, this is mine. This is my child. I have a whole kid, y'all.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like I remember I came home one day from work and she was like crying. I was like, whose goddamn baby's that? That's my goddamn baby. That is mine. I do have one of those. Forgot for a second. A lot of parents have told me that that's normal.
It is.
Because then one of my coworkers, he broke it down. I was like, that makes sense. He was like, think about it. A couple months ago, it was just you and your girl. Now, like, y'all are now a unit. Like, like there's another little person that you have to take care of. So it's going to take you a while to wrap your brain around it because you never really had that experience before. But yeah. Being a dad is awesome. My darling baby girl is amazing. She's going to be president, doctor, astronaut, model, superstar. So
Period. All of that.
She got to be a Barbie.
She's so pretty. Like, obviously I'm biased because she's mine, but like she's just the cutest baby in the world.
She is very cute.
I want to squish her.
Me too.
But I don't have any announcements. I don't know when I'm going back to streaming. I would like to stream at least before the year's over, but my daughter will not go to sleep unless someone's holding her. So like,
Yo.
yeah. So I do try to give Tiara some breaks because like she's home all day with the baby while I'm at work. At least for now. So I don't want her to essentially be on all day long every day. Well, not every day, but like essentially half the week. It's easy for her to be on for like once a week, but numerous times it'll be a little rough. So the game plan is once she starts like sleeping like completely through the night and by herself, I'll be able to hop back on stream. But for the meantime, I'll be on TikTok. I'll be on the show every Wednesday, and you can see me on our clips.
Yes.
Yes. And with that being said, y'all, I gotta say all the stuff which I haven't said in a very long time, so bear with me. We do post on the YouTube and the Spotify, so if you do miss the live stream, you can check us out on Spotify and YouTube and all the other podcast platforms. We also live stream every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. So if you like to see us live and interact with us, which we love, come on down. We also have our social, which is UNU_pod on every platform. So IG, TikTok, Twitter, all that good stuff. And also, if you're already a regular listener, feel free to recommend us to your friends and family. That's the greatest honor.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, y'all, good night.
Good boy.
Good night.
Send me a flyer to the orgy.
Mm.
Just her. Just her.
Goodbye.